Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi, it's me Hamza Anwar, and today in this lesson we are going to paraphrase the first and last stanza of Unit 4 Daffodils from the book English Language for Grade 10 Balochistan Textbook Board Quetta. So let's start. In the first stanza, the poet says that he was wandering lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills. The phrase refers to him being roaming around without any purpose. He was all alone like a cloud that floats high in the valley. Usually, the clouds are not alone, but here the poet probably refers to a fragment of the cloud that moves among the hills in the valley, unlike the clouds that are full of rain and thus move in purpose. This fragment has no particular direction to move and just roams around above the valley. While roaming in the valley, he suddenly sees a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. The words crowd and host mean a large number of people. Hence, the poet uses personification and attributes the human qualities to daffodils. The poet calls daffodils golden rather than yellow in order to express their majesty and beauty. According to the poet, he sees a large number of daffodils beside the lake, beneath the trees, for example, along with the shores of the lake, and below the trees, because they are small. The daffodils seem to be fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Again, the poet personifies the daffodils by showing them as flapping their wings like birds, or in imaginations that of angels, and dancing like humans in the moving breeze. In a way, the poet imagines as if the daffodils possess the qualities of both, thus of the world and the meta world. Hence, this is the example of juxtaposition in I wandered lonely as a cloud. Last stanza. In the fourth and final stanza, the poet says that while sitting on his couch, a kind of bench, and in vacant when he is idle or in pensive mood, which means when he is sorrowful, the memories of those daffodils flash upon his inward eye, for example, his spiritual or the romantic vision. Their memory then becomes the source of joy in his solitude. His heart is then filled with pleasure and dances with the daffodils. Thus the memory of the daffodils becomes his companion in his solitude, and taking away all his sorrows and boredom make his spirit dance with them. So that is it for today's lesson. I hope you understood this stanza, and subscribe to our channel Complete Education Pakistan, like this video, and also press the bell icon so you can get information about our newest uploads. Allah Hafiz.